Hey guys, so this is big data in China. I'm going to go ahead and explore about that. For this one, I kind of chose just this company that's called Big Data China. It's a collaboration um, between a couple of institutes, which we'll go over later, dedicated to bridging the gap between cutting edge quantitative academic research and the Washington policy community. So their goal is basically to analyze leading academic research on China and highlight the most relevant findings for today's policy issues. So kind of a little bit of what we talked about in using data to communicate with decision makers. Let's see here. So what they do is basically they're translating academic work into a language policymakers can understand. So they're compiling things on different subjects, like they have stuff on inequality, they have stuff on hunger, AI, sensors, everything, and they're kind of compiling that data so that policymakers can make better decisions based on it and sort of understand how China does things a little bit better. They sort of talked about how that's been an issue before in the past, and they're just trying to bridge that gap between the two. So when is basically now. It's a pretty well thought out website. They've got a lot of stuff on there. I'll include the link in the description if anybody would like to explore it further. But they've been doing it for years, and it's really cool. And they'll basically have different articles and YouTube videos and data showing how China does things, what's been compared to previously, compared to different countries, different things like that. So where is basically the companies are doing it? Big China is a collaboration between the CSIS Trustee Chair in Chinese Business and Economics and Stanford University Center on China's economy and institutions. Um, I think they're based in Rhode Island, so that's kind of cool. But it's just a collaboration between these two academic institutions to create this website and kind of share a little bit more about the data there. Why? So it's to help others understand China's education system and some of their policies and things like that. It has resulted in like better collaboration. So a lot of lobbyists will take this information and then go, lobby for different policies with a new understanding of how to do things and explain things and things like that. And it has led to better policy decisions in places like America or other countries. So it's kind of cool. And of course, policies kind of include all the SDG stuff. So, agriculture, uh, inequality, hunger, things like that. Okay, so the initiative aims to reduce the current gap between academia and Washington by identifying and highlighting the policy implications of cutting edge scholarly work on China. The goal of Big Data China is to inform the thinking policymakers and stakeholders at a critical time for U.S. China relations and the world. The Big Data China website features regular multimedia analysis with high quality data that explores important trends in China's economy and society. So it's basically an easy to read, easy to find spot where you can learn all this stuff and make a better informed decision. So for my two truths and a lie, big data is all about one subject. Big data China covers a lot of different subjects, and it kept auto-correcting data to date, which is very frustrating, as you can see now. It can be used to solve multiple SDG problems. So, take a second, look that over. It's obvious which one's the lie. But that's it.